Hey everybody, and welcome to day 236 of the Building a Better Cupcake 365 Days of Vlogs Challenge. And I promised you guys I'd do a post-mortem on my Whole30, the last round of Whole30 in my house ever. And I don't really have much to share. I know a couple of things that I learned, and I think the most important thing is that you learn something from from what you do. So, and I think that's the same thing with any journey, that you learn something along the way, or you learn something from your mistake. Because if we're not learning, then we're not really doing a whole lot. But this round of Whole30 was not the toughest. I think 2 rounds ago was the toughest. I was going through a really big change, and I hated everything, and I ate a lot of hot dogs. Ate a lot of hot dogs that round. A whole lot of hot dogs and potatoes. I lost like 20 pounds, but I ate a lot of hot dogs and potatoes. And I didn't really learn anything. I just started eating fast food again the next day and I was done. But this round, I think the biggest thing that I learned was that I need to eat. I can't be skipping meals. I skipped a lot of breakfasts, and I had, you know, my Whole30 paleo-ish version of bulletproof coffee, but that's not what you're supposed to do with Whole30. You're supposed to eat actual food. The whole coffee for breakfast thing is not what that's supposed to teach you, and it doesn't work that well for me. Like, it can get me through to about 10 o'clock, and then I want to eat the kitchen. Any and everything in the kitchen. So I've got to figure out a better way to do breakfast and get everybody going and still have time for what I need to do and what I want to do. So I'm gonna work on that. But another thing I learned is that I have to plan. If I don't plan, then it's gonna go south. Like, it's not an if, it's a when. And the third thing is, I need to listen to my body more. My brain might think it's in charge, but my biology is definitely in charge. If I'm full, I should stop eating. That sounds really stupid and really logical, but if I put my brain in charge, my monkey brain, it will eat a whole pizza. It will eat 2 whole value meals from McDonald's. It will eat ridiculous things like a jar of peanut butter or things of that nature. And it's not necessarily disordered eating, it's just mindless eating. It's just me putting things in my mouth so my belly stops growling and I can get on with whatever it is I'm doing. Which is how I got to be as big as I am. I'm not like grossly obese, I'm uncomfortable. This is not my body. Like, this is not... I've had 3 people that I know ask me if I'm pregnant. First of all, rude. Second of all, holy crap, really? Anyway, but it's a good start. This Whole30 was a good start for me, but I need to remember it's just a start. And it's not a crutch, and it's not a stepping stone to get to the next diet or the next Whole30 or the next anything. It is a starting point where I can eat better to fuel my body rather than entertain myself. Yeah, anyway, I'm wrestling with it because I love food. I love cooking, but I love good food. And the issue was I wasn't feeding myself good food. I was feeding myself crap convenience food and, you know, half the ingredients I can't even pronounce it, or macaroni and cheese from the blue box. No offense, but no, it's not food. And I was depriving myself of food that is good for you, and food that actually can sustain you. And that's, I think, the biggest lesson that I'm learning here. But anyway. If you guys have any questions about how Whole30 works, why this was my last Whole30, I'm more than happy to answer them. Please feel free to leave me a comment. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe if you want, and you, yes, you, have an amazing rest of your day, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.